Seek to speak.
2020 is also known as the terrible, horrible, no good, disastrous, and messy year. But to me, 2020 was one of the best years of my life. All the opportunities, family time, and free time was indeed the silver lining of the dark cloud of COVID-19. Today, I'll be talking to you about the 5 stages of my life during the movement control order in Malaysia. Stage 1, happiness. The day the Prime Minister announced that there was a movement control order, I was at my uncle's place watching the news with plenty of focus. The moment I heard the phrase penutupan semua institusi pelajaran, I just jumped up and literally yelled hooray. During this stage, all I could think about was that my 1 week semester break was extended. I celebrated for weeks straight. It was so fun, but the days just suddenly started to take longer to pass. I then learned that my semester break was extended for way longer than I expected. Stage 2, the panic. After I noticed it has been a long time ever since I touched my books, I decided to give it a go. After endless hours of flipping through the pages, I started panicking because I had forgotten literally everything I've learned. Knowledge from January until March was all gone. Then, to add on the pressure, the Ministry of Education introduced virtual learning. Wasn't it enough I do not remember a thing? Well, I guess not. Already struggling with the education part, the contagious disease that had put me in this awful place had started to rapidly spread, and the death toll was going up by the day. Oh, mental breakdowns was no stranger to me at that stage. Stage 3, coping. After successfully coping with the educational stress and health concern, only God knows how I did that, I started to get to use my life in this movement control order. In fact, I became more productive than ever. I started taking part in more virtual competitions, started studying consistently, and started to spend more time with my family. I'm so grateful that I managed to use this confused and depressed mindset which I had in me and managed to turn it into a happy and productive fuel which drove my car of MCO life into the correct path. Stage 4, the so-called happily ever after. After I survived endless weeks of sitting around at home, which I admit was slowly driving me crazy, the time to go out again arrived. Phew! I was saved from having a quarantine birthday. Things started getting better, and even schools opened again. Everything was just perfect. Unfortunately, disaster struck again, and a new cluster of COVID-19 started rapidly spreading in Malaysia. Eventually, we were all locked in again. Stage 5, the hope. Now, looking at all of you on this computer screen just reminds me of the times I have experienced during this pandemic. Be it good or bad, I'm sure all of your experiences were also very beneficial to you as a person, as a woman, and as a member of society. All we can do now is hope that the grace of the new year approaching will lead to the banishment of COVID-19. Until then, I wish all of you will follow the procedures necessary to break the chain of COVID-19 and to stop COVID-19 Mega Flash Pro to start spreading. Until then, take care and stay safe. Thank you.
Seek to speak.